friends, my name is Jake. Welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge, and we've got an unboxing today. Got a package all the way from Germany, and taking off the label and stuff so you don't see, but Canada Customs, they've opened it up and taken a look in here. They didn't say they took anything, so everything should be in here. This is from Battle Merchant in Germany. Battle Merchant is a knife store, but the guys that run the store also make Schnitzel knives, or at least some of the guys. And so there's some Schnitzel knives in here, and there's a knife brand that Battle Merchant started themselves. One of their knives in here, a brand new line of knives called Berserk. So yeah, there's going to be a Berserk knife in here. Why don't we go to the tabletop and take a look and see what we got? I can't fit the whole box underneath here, but I want to start with, look at this guy. This is the Harns Parrot. I posted this video a little week and a half ago or so. Not enough of you guys have watched this video. If you're not familiar with Harns, Harns makes some cool stuff. They do have single tone versions of this knife, not just two-tone versions. But you want to see the Harns Parrot video. I'll link it down at the end of this one as well as some stuff from Schnitzel Knives, because I've reviewed 3 of their stuff. They've got the Uno, the Do, and the Try. Yes, that's Esperanto numbering system. Esperanto is a made-up language that was made up, I don't know, 150 years ago, if I did my math correctly. So, yeah, let's see what we all got here. Oh, got some swag. All right, let's put that to the side right there for now. Got 3 knives. Got 4 knives. Move this box. There we go. 4 knives. There's the company, schnitzelgermany.de. Now, most of the Schnitzel products are being sold at White Mountain Knives as well, so you can find these things at White Mountain Knives and take a look at them there. You can buy them from there. You can buy Schnitzel products on Amazon.de for Germany as well. And if you're a Canadian, just go to White Mountain Knives. You save 10% at White Mountain Knives with coupon code CCE. So we'll look at these 3 later because we've seen Schnitzel stuff before. This is a brand new brand, Berserk Blades. And there's their logo right there. Kind of neat. And this is one of their first knives. They've got 2 knives on the market right now. And you can get them from www.battlemerchant.com. That's a store in Germany. And this is the RAK, R-A-K, and it's a small fixed blade. Now they've got pretty much the same design in a full-size knife. It's about 1 foot long, 8 inches in the blade, 4 inches in the handle, something like that. But this is their tiny little fixed blade version of the same knife design. We've got, look at that. Look at that. A lot of people call this a reverse tanto. I'm not that fond of the word reverse tanto because there's no edge up here. I call this a K-tip. Classic old Sachs, from many, many years ago, the design. So it's a neat little knife. 9C or 18, if I remember correctly. Good amount of jimping there. The big one, the one with the 8-inch blade and the 4-inch handle, and of course, bigger in every way, that guy is N690. This knife, though, the RAK, is 39.99 euros in Germany, so that's including your tax. We've got an acrylic handle, and I've not had many knives, do I remember any, made with an acrylic handle? And it's got screws there. Those are hex screws. They look like they're about 3mm hex. I'll let you know when I do the full actual review. Stonewash finish. You can also get it in a black wash. So this is a light little knife. That weighs very little. And The sheath is designed as a neck knife. Of course, there's lots of add-on belt or pocket clips that you can buy in the market these days. A lot of people are putting little knives like this in their pockets with the clips put onto the sheath. So this is basically a Kydex type sheath, and comes up a little bit there. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I really like it when there's something like that put on for the release of the knife into the hand. That's beautiful. I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. So there you go. There's the chain, 2 size pieces on that chain, just a typical, light steel chain. So put that on there. Little hole back here, so if you do use it this way, it's going to drain out. But yeah, nice light little knife. Lanyard hole back here, full tang. So expect the review of this guy not too long away. What are we now? We're in the middle of September. So probably sometime in October, I'll take a look at this knife and we'll take a look. This guy, as far as I can tell, is only available at battlemerchant.com, which, like I said, is in Germany. So if you're outside of Europe, the shipping is going to be a little bit, but take a look at their bigger knife, the YARR, Y-A-R-R, and that might be worth it. That's a little more expensive. Like that's, I think, 199 euro. Yeah. I just poked myself in the finger. I've been having a bad time the last couple of days. I cut that little finger just a tiny bit right there. I'm starting to get blood all over the place here. So I'm going to have to pause this, and next time I'll put this in the sheath instead of into my hand. I don't know if my spatial awareness is going away or something. Yeah. So that's this guy. We'll take a look at these guys that are behind here once I get back. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a look at this. This Berserk blades. This is about 3.5, 4 hours later. Got a bandage on my finger. And it's a pretty minor cut. What happened was when I was putting this in, I slid it behind instead of in. And I poked it into, if I was to cut like this. Oh, I'm off camera, aren't I? Focus up here. Focus in this area right here. And so I sliced in, and so it cut right into the side of my finger right there. Pretty deep. It took over half an hour to get it to stop bleeding, but it did. Not a big deal. It's just I got to be more careful, be a little more slow and easy on my moves. Don't know what's going on. Finally stopped bleeding, and then other stuff got in the way. So my day's getting away from me. That's a couple hours, over 3 hours ago. So yeah, Berserk blades. This is the RAK. It doesn't say on this part of the box. So I'm not sure where these are made. I'm assuming these are made in China because it's a Chinese steel, 9CR18. But it doesn't say anywhere in the box. But I'll have text on the screen because I'll confirm with the guys at Battle Merchant where this is actually made. So I'll let you guys know that. Let's look at this swag bag that they sent us before we get too far ahead. Patches and stuff. Of course, Klingenreich.de, all things blades. Okay, that's a different Battle Merchant. But Klingenreich.de, so check that out as well as battlemerchant.com. Check that out. I've never actually been to their website, that website. I've just gone to Battle Merchant so many times. Schnitzel stickers. So I got a bunch of Schnitzel stickers. So, hey, I might be giving some of those away. And some Schnitzel patches, Velcro patches. These feel like a rubberized, rubberized. And Battle Merchant patch, same thing. One in black with gray lettering, one in gray with black lettering. Very nice. Thank you very much, Torben. That's my contact at Schnitzel and Battle Merchant. So there we go. Let's look at the Schnitzel stuff first. They've got a fixed blade, a new fixed blade out. That was the bigger box. And well, hey, let's look at that next. I've reviewed two Schnitzel fixed blades before, the Uno and 3. The Uno, the Do, and the Try. And this is their newest one. This is, let's see, there we go. It's on the back label here. Focus up here. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. It's the KVIN. Now, I don't know the numbers in, oh, I said the name of the language before. Yeah, because I don't know that language, but I'm assuming that's 4, or maybe it's 5. And this is micarta with an orange liner. You can also get it in micarta. They say it's a brown micarta. You can get it with a black liner. Another one of their stickers there. So there you go. That brown almost looks like it's got a tiny bit of green in it. But I like this. I like this. All the other knives from Schnitzel Knives have been with the pocket clip back here, a belt clip. This is a dangle version. So that's screwed together, so that's never going to let go. You put your belt through there, and it's a dangle. I really like that. You've got a ferrocerium rod right here that is built in with it. Yep, nice. And I've tested their ferrocerium rods before because I've had a different knife from them with ferrocerium. I think it's the Do that has the Do, if I remember correctly, is their small Scandi grind knife, fixed blade, push off spot there. Look at that knife. High flat grind, bit of a clip point here with the swedge that comes up past the clip right there. Beautiful. Good thickness behind the grind. Feels like it's about 20/1000 of an inch thin right at the edge there. And this is 14C28N steel. And they've got their badging on the main bevel, but it's nice and light. It's not big and bold and in your face. I like that. I prefer that. I prefer it up here on the flats, but when it's thin line lettering and not big bolded in your face, I like that too. And there's the designer's name. I think that's Torben, the designer, I believe. Hopefully I'm right. And then it says Sandvik 14C28N. I guess in a lot of parts of the country they still call it Sandvik because this is a new for 2024 knife. And yeah, you can see the orange liner in there with the micarta on it. 3D milled. You can see it's thicker in the middle. And a lanyard tie-off on the back here. Very nice. I much prefer that over a hole. And these are permanently pinned together. So 3 pins to hold together. Full tang construction. Not heavy. This is nice. That looks like it's over 1/8 of an inch thick. And I'll measure it for when I do my video. I'll give you all the measurements and everything. That's a good feeling knife. That feels quite good in hand. I like that. And I'm a big fan of 14C28N. This is not full grain leather, little strap. At least I don't believe it is. Yeah, I don't believe that's full grain leather, but that's neither here nor there. That's just to show you what to do with that hole back there. And put your own lanyard on there. That feels nice. Sharpness choil is understated, not too big, but placement of it's just right. Stonewash finish, I really like a good stonewash finish. And plenty of jimping, and the jimping is quite nice. Of course, I'll review this in full later on. I believe there's 2 ways to get this only right now. I'll put pictures on the screen. What's the price range for this guy? At Battle Merchant, this is 89.99 euros, so pretty much 90 euros. Amazon.de 94.99, so 95 euros on Amazon.de. But of course, if you're a Prime member on Amazon, you're not going to have to pay shipping, so you might want to get it there. I've got a link down below to make it easy for you. White Mountain Knives has this for $89.99 US. And of course, you save 10% at White Mountain Knives with coupon code CCE. That makes it 81 US dollars, or $80.99. 81 US dollars, which is right around 110 Canadian dollars right now. So, quite interesting. A taco style, basically Kydex sheath, ferrocerium rod, 14C28N. What's that, a 4-inch, little over 4 inches on the blade? Let me see. We go to the shortest spot, almost 4.5. From the closest spot there, that's pretty close to 4.5, almost exactly 4.5 inches on the blade, which is, and in North America and in Canada, I mean, we basically go by centimeters, 11.5 centimeters. You know, most of the world goes by millimeters as the standard metric measurement number. So you hear things like that's 800 millimeters. Now we would say 80 centimeters. So this, we would say in Canada, 11.5 centimeters for the blade. Not bad at all. And a full-size handle. Yeah. Smoothly sanded and polished. I like this. So expect the full review. Oh, that. I like that snap. That's nice. Expect the full review of this before too terribly long. Let's put that on there. When it focuses on this tabletop, you should be able to read the Schnitzel. And this is what I've been waiting for. This is the new KVAR, and by Schnitzel, their first folding knife. Now, this folding knife has been designed for the laws in Germany, and there's an extra screw there. The laws in Germany and a lot of other European countries have very similar laws. This is a two-hand opening, and he sent me two color versions of this. Another Schnitzel sticker there. It comes 4 ways. 2 of them are with the black coating on the blade, and a little bit of oil residue. Very nice. Let's take this one out of the bag as well. So we've got a black wash and a stone wash blade. That's what they have. Now in German laws, if you've got a locking folder, it needs to be two-hand opening. And, oh, it's got a half stop. Nice. Well, it's a back lock. And a lot of back locks have a half stop. Little bit side-to-side movement. Not sure I'd call that play. It's just that's very, very common on back locks. Very solid. Very standard multi-purpose pocket knife. Big knife. Let's see this one. You can just hear that lock, and it just locks in there. Oh boy, from the back of the blade, you can see that's a big tooth pattern that it fits into. That's not small. That's going to be very strong. Hopefully you can... There we go. Now it's focused right here. See that big spot there? That's a big tooth that this lock bar goes into. Strong spring. Not too strong. I like that. Solid. I like that. That's nice. And Schnitzel, Germany. Maybe it is made in Germany. I hope it's made in Germany. That'd be really nice. Some of the earlier knives were made in China. But we'll see. This is 14C28N steel. And it's got Torben's logo on the flat up there. And this time the steel type is on the main bevel, but it's right up close at the ricasso there. High flat grind. So very similar grind. It's not quite a drop point. I think that's a straight edge right there. Let me just check on my ruler if that's a straight line or not. Yeah. So technically that's probably called a clip point. And jimping feels pretty good. This is a nice hard use knife. I can just, from what I can tell right now, I wouldn't have minded if they would have used a bigger round over bit to round over the edge of this. Feels a little blocky in my hand, but not bad. Not bad at all. I will do a full review on these, so I'm not going to go too in-depth right now. This knife is, like I said, two-hand opening. If sales do well, the next thing they're going to do is make a version with micarta. And if sales do really well, they might do a version with thumb studs. And that would be for an international customer, because in Germany, they can't use thumb studs for deployment. It has to be two-hand opening. But I don't mind two-hand opening. Yeah. That's solid. That's just a hard user. Like, it just really, really seems like that to me. Schnitzel from Germany. Torben, you designed some pretty good knives here. I quite like these. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out Canadian Cutting Edge. Please like, share, comment. Those things really do make a difference. And I know only about 5% of you watch to the end of the video, but you guys are my loyalist fans, and I appreciate you very, very much. And remember, my friends, always cut towards your chum, not your finger and not your thumb. Bye for now.